We hear a lot about the financial system, but really there are two financial systems. The first is what most of us think of when we hear about banks or loans or credit, that kind of thing. It's where the banks make credit available to ordinary households and to small businesses that want to invest in houses or education or productive activity of the kind that brings jobs and hence good wages. The secondary market is kind of like a casino for the wealthy. It's what we think of when we hear about the stock market or the financial markets. It's the place where people buy or bet on complex financial instruments. Now, this market is not then about investing in new skills or necessities of life or productive enterprises. It's about betting on price changes among these already existing financial instruments. Here's why this particular distinction matters. The big banks that control most of the credit that flows in this country make much more money by gambling in the Wall Street financial system than they do by investing in the Main Street financial system. That's to say, they make much more money betting on stocks, bonds, and derivatives than betting on us. And so they direct most of that credit that they control to unproductive Wall Street, not productive Main Street. What does this mean for you and me? First, it means that we pay hugely high interest rates, often in the double digits, on our credit cards, student loans, small business loans, and so on. All while the Wall Street gamblers pay almost no interest at all. The second reason is it means that Wall Street also itself crashes every 10 years or so as a result of all the gambling that they're doing with all of that cheap funding. And when that happens, Main Street interest rates go even higher, sometimes infinitely high. The banks have basically gambled away all the money. The result of all of these crashes, of course, is that the rich continue to gamble your money while the rest of us pay the price. It's crucial that we break the stranglehold that Wall Street banks have on Main Street credit. To do this, we have to do at least two things. First, break up these big Wall Street banks by passing Senator Sanders' bill. And with that, break these large banks' dominance of our economy. And second, we want to separate Main Street banking from Wall Street gambling with a modernized Glass-Steagall Act to separate commercial banking from so-called investment banking. Together, we can cut Wall Street down to size.